The people of Texas are informed that in accordance with a proclamation from the Executive of the United States, all slaves are free. This involves an absolute equality of personal rights and rights of property between former masters and slaves, and the connection heretofore existing between them becomes that between employer and hired labor. General Order Number 3, issued by Major General Gordon Granger, June 19, 1865. By mid-1862, the escalating number of former slaves, the declining number of white volunteers, and the increasingly pressing personnel needs of the Union Army pushed the government to reconsider a ban, a federal law dating back to 1792, barring black men and women from bearing arms for the United States Army, although they had served in the American Revolution and the War of 1812. As a result, on July 17, 1862, Congress passed the Second Confiscation and Militia Act, freeing slaves who had masters in the Confederate Army, and giving black men the right to bear arms and join the Army. 2 days later, slavery was abolished in the territories of the United States, and on July 22, 1862, President Lincoln presented the preliminary draft of the Emancipation Proclamation to his cabinet. Although this proclamation became law in January 1863, black men, women, and children in some parts of the country, specifically in Texas, were still enslaved. More than 600,000 people would lose their lives before the Civil War would end at the courthouse in Appomattox. By the end of the Civil War, roughly 179,000 black men, 10% of the Union Army, served as soldiers in the United States Army, and 19,000 served in the Navy. Nearly 40,000 black soldiers died over the course of the war, 30,000 from infections or disease. In 1865, the Freedmen Bureau was established to assist newly freed men transition into society. The bureaus organized schools and hospitals, and a bureau was established in Galveston, Texas. June 19th marks the beginning of the spread of news across the state of Texas that black men, women, and children were free from bondage. Not until General Granger's Union troops spread it across the state of Texas and read the announcement out loud to newly freed men were Texans fully aware of the executive actions. This day signifies the United States' attempt to stand up to the ideals in its Declaration of Independence, that all men are created equal and have inalienable rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.